What's up, guys? Alright, let's see. My mic, is this the right one? I think it is. Just lower, or up that up a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Or, is this it? No, this isn't it. Okay. Let me get these things in. And let's get this going. Alright. And I think, are we good? Close out Discord for the time being. Because it does make me lag a little bit for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. What's up, guys? Lucas, how you doing, man? Good luck. Thank you, man. Martin says the same. Thanks, guys. Don't do what I did and do the GR feat with your 4-man undersized squad or Padme squad. It doesn't count for it. You mean for this feat? Win a grand arena battle with a full squad of characters for Galactic Republic. So you're telling me that it won't work if I use my full 5 versus a Mallet team, and if I lose somebody, it doesn't count? Is that what you're trying to say? If that's the case, that's going to suck, because there's a high chance of me losing somebody. But if it's saying just going in with a full 5 and then winning, that should be the same. Oh, okay. Oh, it needs to be a full 5. Oh, gotcha. Oh, see. Okay, makes sense. Hey, Orleans, what's up, man? Yeah, it should be a good one. This guy has a lot of good stuff. Honestly, very similar to you, Orleans. I was looking at some of his roster. I'm pretty sure that you're a little bit better off on certain things, but man, this guy's pretty close. Is it? Ray Rock says, "Is it me or are the matchups getting tougher as I win more matches?" Similar, yeah, I guess kind of. As you go up in the ranks, you're going to be getting more people that are a lot more competitive, a lot more leaner roster with a lot of good stuff. The matchmaking is actually flawed, very big. Me and Dagger were chatting about this last night. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys know this, but there's like a tool you can use to see like the top 70, top 65 tunes that they use in the calculating. And that's the reason why they had to redo the matchmaking, because in the old matchmaking it was like just like around the same GP. Now it's more, you know, about the mods, all the gear you guys have, stuff like that. So me and Dagger have the identical GP, but our top 65 to our top 70 tunes, there's a whole 100k GP difference, and that's what we're never going to be match made. So, all right. And I do want to do a video on all this for matchmaking, because I didn't know about this until just like last night. So, if they don't change it with like the whole changing of Gear 13s, because I think the biggest problem right now with matchmaking is that now with Gear 13s in the game, they don't really impact the GP that much. So you could have like, or you could be fighting somebody with like 20 Gear 13 and you have like 2, but like the difference in your top 65 to 70 tunes is like nothing. Like they're going to be identical really, and that's the biggest problem. They either need to change the GP of what Gear 13 does to your roster, or they got to change the GP of like Gear 12s, or something like that. I don't know. But if they keep it as is, it's just pretty much incentivizing whales to be whales, because right now matchmaking is sort of behind a paywall. But for me, I got kind of lucky this round with matchmaking. I'm not sure if any of that made sense or not, guys, but I will try to cover it in a featured video to make it a little more clear for people that don't know. And hopefully my mic is loud enough. It's not picking up. Actually, it might be picking up the fan. That's unfortunate. Maybe let's try to bump it up a little bit. Let's see. Let's do sound settings. For some reason, it just like lowers, and sometimes it just like ups the volume for like no apparent reason. Let's go there. All right. I think we're good now. I could just always do this, right? All right. What's up, Kyrie? What's up, guys? I wasn't very inspired by their Q&A today talking about matchmaking. I know, right? I wasn't either. Yeah, Gear 13 is the cheat code for GAC because going from Gear 12 to 13 doesn't change your GP. Yeah, I know, right? That's like the main problem. That's what they got to fix. If they don't fix that, and they just don't even like acknowledge the fact that that's like the biggest flaw in matchmaking, there's gonna be so many people that are gonna be pissed off. And that's actually probably the biggest paywall right now in the game is GAC for matchmaking. Instead of punishing people with wide roster who fought more focused players, they now punish people with more focus. Yeah, it's not totally opposite. It was people with the focused roster before this matchmaking got changed. It was always in their favor for the you know, leaner GPs, and now it's totally flip flopped. So people with higher GPs, they're going to be, you know, a little bit favored, as long as they're like, you know, somewhat focused and they have some good stuff, and not just like totally just working on crap, you know. Okay. Do we have... Okay, let's pop out some Discord here. Because I did do a test. I didn't use the new bot. Instead, I just used a normal bot because I kind of want to save... You only get a certain amount of temps with this new hot bot. So what I want to do is probably just, you know, be your Patreon so I can get unlimited uses to just use it like whenever. Or I just use a normal GA bot that I have in my Discord. And then for like the finals, like the championship rounds, I'll use like the actual bot to see like what it really is. So, alright, so this is the guy. Got a notification. What's up, Corillion316? Thank you for the sub, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are gonna have a good day today. You know, GA, maybe you're gonna do it today, maybe you're gonna do it tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are, you know, doing alright in your GAs. All right. So here we go. This is me versus this guy named Darth Smith. 4.8 mil. Okay, not me seeing that I'm kind of scared a little bit. Okay, and then top 70 we are identical. That's pretty much how you are matchmade, is based off your top 70. Okay, and then character GP a 500k difference. So this is not going well for me so far. And then rank, he's Div 1. At the time of doing this, he was 3,000, but now he's actually like 1k. So he's really good. Okay, what else? Offensive wins similar. Undersized wins, though, I beat him there big time. So defense wins, he's got some good stuff there. All right. Down here, roster. Zeta's 1 Zeta difference. I have 1 more than him. Gear 12, he has me beat by like, what, 11? Or no, what is that? I'm so bad at math. That's 15. 15 more Gear 12s, which is pretty huge. And Gear 13s, he has 4 more Gear 13s than me, which is actually not that bad, but you guys can see that which Gear 13s he does choose to Gear 13 really makes a big difference in these GAs. And then probably the biggest thing here, or one of the biggest things rather, is 6.mods. He has 122 to my 88. And I think for my GP I have a lot, but this guy totally has way more. This guy is definitely a whale. And I guess, you know, he probably just got a lot of 6 dots just for different various teams. But if you look at other mod stats, I have him beat pretty much in everything, so that's cool. He does have Malik Gear 13, and that is going to be a team we're going to be fighting today. I'm almost guaranteeing that. But yeah, it's pretty much, you know, it's somewhat close this round, but for the most part, he's got me beating every single thing when it comes to like rosters and teams. So I do want to show you guys one thing though. This guy has a nasty Bosk. His Bosk is Gear 13, and look at this guy's Bosk. 291 speed, 80k protection, almost 50k HP with, look, 120% tenacity. Dude, this is nuts. This is by far one of the best Bosks I've seen in like a long time, or just like of all time, really. This is crazy, because he's going to be running Django lead. It's going to be like, what, 311 speed? Or no, 320 or 321 speed? 321 speed, that's a really fast Bosk. So we're going to have to probably use CLS versus the Django team, really. I was thinking of JTR, but I'm not going to be able to outspeed that with my BB-8. Or maybe I can, let's see. Let's just see really fast. Let's do some math. So it's going to be, I'm going to probably be using R2 in that team. Ray says you should use the update GAC manager spreadsheet. Yeah, I know, but I just like using the little one. I'm not too worried about like the super in-depth speeds and like what he has. I can just see that in game. But the main reason I want to use just a normal one for now, and then use a better one in the future, is so I can save my uses on the really cool bot that they have in game. Okay, what is my speed? I'm pretty sure mine's like 288 speed BB-8. But you gotta do 0.16 of that, so that's like what, 334? So our R2, or I mean our BB-8 will outspeed that, but that is just not gonna be fun to fight with JTR, because his bounty hunters are looking really good. So I'm gonna probably just play it safe there in that one and just use my CLS. He doesn't have ZAM, so I don't need to worry about thermals really. Besides, you know, Dengar. I'm gonna have to stun Bosk right off the bat. We'll have to see. I do have my guys modded all right, but this is my first time just seeing defenses. All right, so if he put GBA and the Geos, that's gonna be an easy 2v5 there with Trey Sion. And then I was thinking about using Ewoks, but his crew is really tanky, really, you know, high on the defense and tenacity, so I don't think Ewoks would be able to pull that off. I'm probably going to use JTR versus this one. And then come down here. We're going to probably use... oh, wow. That's interesting now. I don't know if he's now going to save Django with Bosk on offense, because his only 5 Gear 12 bounty hunters that he has are Django, Bosk, Boba, and Dengar plus this guy, Embo. So he's going to have to just probably use a different, you know, bounty hunter team versus that. So maybe I can just, you know, easy 3v5 this with a different team. Maybe I just don't even use... so I do have Darth Revan still. Maybe I don't even need to use him. I could just use something else. But I think what we're going to do here is kind of warm up, though. I don't like to just go straight into it like you guys know. I kind of like to, you know, slowly work into the whole GA. So we're going to just warm up with some Padme stuff. This guy we're fighting is really bad on the mods, so pretty much what that means is it forces us to have to run a little bit faster mods if he has slower mods. So I'm going to just bump up my Yoda speed a little bit. Ahsoka, you know, you probably could use Ahsoka in these, but it's just really bad. I don't like it. Oh, that's a good idea, Orleans. If that is the case, which I'm actually almost certain it is, because I never see anybody use, I never see anybody save Jango for offense. I'm gonna just, you know, save my DR squad. Do you think that those guys can 3v5 it? All right. I'm wondering, maybe the Darth Revan trio could just 3v5 that Nest team. But I don't know, that's kind of sketchy, don't you guys think? At least I think so. Yeah, you haven't missed anything, man. We're just pretty much starting it off. And if you guys haven't, I did a video today on an updated guide to this whole team. So if you guys want to check it out, go check it out. I like it. I think it's a little bit better than my old one. So if you would, it'd be really awesome if you guys could, you know, like it, share it, and just let it, you know, spread around. You know, Reddit. I already have a Reddit post, so if you guys could just share it with your guild, you know, stuff like that, that'd be really helpful. All right, this is gonna be kind of sketchy. So if I can't kill, see, this is bad. I didn't burn through any of his. Yeah, we're gonna lose. This is a loss. These are the ones that I lose because his mods are crappy compared to mine. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll pull it off. I doubt it, though. The reason Yoda's really clutch right now is because he can stun and he can give out foresight. See, another one. I have to do this to get some more buffs on the board. I don't know about this one. Yoda's dead. Yeah, we lost. GG. Good thing this wasn't an arena or GA battle. Dude, I hate when people don't know how to mod their teams, and I'm having to fight somebody who has crappy mods like this guy has. Like, look at it. The reason we're losing is because his Bastila is 260 speed. His HK, 224, not that big of a problem, but his Malik is, you know, normal speeds. So we're going to just have to probably go around this guy. We're going to have to hit this dude. Sorry, man. Should I could just use a different team and then just climb with another team afterwards. Let's just do the Jedi Revan team. Because this is kind of what I would use. If I ever saw this team on defense, this is what I would do. I would just 4v5 it. Yeah, I just 4v5 it. Is Padme worth upgrading at 5 stars? Yeah, she is. She's great at 5. Probably not going to be enough to do. Probably not going to be enough to kill those Gear 13 Maliks. I'd probably go for minimum of 6 star. 7 star Gear 12 is really ideal. That's like the sweet spot for it all. Guys, quick reminder: do not eat Taco Bell after a workout and before a stream, because now I am not feeling good. I feel like garbage right now. Never eat Taco Bell before stream and after a workout. It is not fun. Gosh dang, why did I do that to myself? I feel so gross right now. Alright. What's the next best Zeta for Padme team after Padme Zetas? If you're worrying about Malik counters, you don't need her unique. But if you are worrying about Malik's, I would go for Padme's lead, JKA's unique, and Ahsoka and GK's unique. They're all 4 very, very important. Very, very important. But if you're not going for that Malik counter, then you would need literally everything. So, correction, she's at gear 11 plus 5. Well, if you can, you could maybe work it out. You won't get any courage stacks like a gear 12 or a gear 13 would. Maybe, I mean, there's like no way for you to stack up all the extra HP. You would just have to go for protection. You don't get as huge of a HP bump as you do like gear 12. So, who are we fighting? Okay, we could just use a normal Padme team here. So I am working on Ahsoka, by the way, guys, on her gear 13 next, or one of them next. I'd like to get Han at least next, and then Ahsoka, because they don't have the same gear pieces. So yeah, I'm like super close on this one. I need 2 of these. That's probably the hardest one. It's not that bad, really. I could probably get her done in like 2 to 3 weeks, and then by the time we get that 5th for the entire team, I'll be solid for the next meta. Because if you guys don't think she's gonna be meta, she will for sure be a meta toon. Either gonna be a hard counter to the Malik team. Probably not on defense because the AI plays them really bad. And you know what? Another thing I didn't even realize until last night was the AI. If you guys didn't know this, the AI always uses the furthest away special. Like here, this is a bad example on 3PO, but we'll show you guys on like okay, so like right here, if this was an AI here, if this was AI, the AI would always use this special because it's the furthest one away. And same with Padme. That's why Padme's AI is so bad. She always uses her kick, and the kick is always in this slot. She never uses the middle ability. It's always the furthest ability away. And this isn't for every toon in the game. It's always different based on every toon. For like the meta characters, like, you know, both Revans, their abilities are always on the furthest. So the mark is always the furthest ability away. And then for Insanity on Darth Revan, it's always the furthest ability away. So I'm just starting, guys. I always like to warm up in my streams with some extra arena battles for Padme so I can warm up. So you guys haven't missed anything. I haven't even done any battles yet. What I get at Taco Bell? I got a $5 box. Chalupa box. I wasn't feeling the 5-layer burrito. I felt like I was going to throw up if I ate that, so I just went for the taco and the chalupa. Yeah, I highly advise for you guys to never eat Taco Bell after a workout. Because now I feel like I'm going to throw up. Alright. Oh, and by the way, guys, 2 videos ago I did on Jar Jar being confirmed. That was kind of clickbait, I will admit that. But there were comments on Reddit about Jar Jar potentially being in the game. But today in the Q&A, it was confirmed that he's never going to be coming in the game. At least not for a long, long time. So don't worry about Jar Jar coming in the game. It's going to be Ki-Adi-Mundi. I highly doubt he'll be the 5th for Padme. They gotta be coming out with a reworked Qui-Gon or a reworked Mace. Somebody that can fit in to that team. So, yeah, you guys, you're not late. You guys are just on time. I think Padme only uses the cleanse first when somehow or someone is suffering debuff already. No, Orleans actually a long time ago when she was kind of first out, like a month or so ago. I had a shard mate show me what it looked like on defense. Every single time she was prioritizing her kick, even if everybody had like 5 or more debuffs on the board, it was always her kick. So that's kind of like a little, you know, sketchy thing that I'm now finding out about this game is that CG likes to make it so these new characters that are somewhat good and they can beat them, they make it so the AI plays them really stupidly so that it makes it extremely easy for the pay-to-play toons to win. Yeah, it's not like that on every single character. They don't always prioritize like certain things. It's always different. It's what me and Dag were talking about last night. Clickbait, I know. Low-key, though, it wasn't that big of clickbait because it was kind of mentioned, it was kind of hinted at, rather, for Jar Jar. But today was the confirmation of it not going to happen for a long time. What's up, Jerry? What's up? Yay for VCs with Dagger, yay! I think, Dagger, we can pull it off that I can hop in your account. I think, so I have 2. I can just, on my other one that I don't really use at all, I can just sign out of the Game Center on that one, and then we can do the swapping that way. So, like, we connect the Facebooks and, like, whatnot, and then use that one as yours. We'll have to just figure it out, though. We'll have to do another VC soon. When's Padme's event, like the 7th, like in the 6 days or so? Oh, shoot. Am I going to be out of town? What day is the 7th on? Where does that fall on? Is that a weekend? Have you tried R2 instead of 3PO? I don't like him. I don't like him. R2, I think, is a lot more needed in GAs versus using like him in CLS instead. Okay, this is going to be a really easy team, guys. We're going to use Traya Scion, and in one of my recent videos also, guys, I remodded my Scion. Traya's the same. They're just modded for tenacity and crit avoidance, but Scion's really the key here. He has this god tier arrow that I'm just going to be throwing on him and probably the future stuff for GAs. So he's got some really fast speed, and his crit avoidance is at 35% plus the 40 from the leadership. Man, the Taco Bell is kicking in. Oh no. So his crit avoidance is at 75%. So this is going to be a super stupid easy battle. Wednesday. How long does the event last? How long does the event last? Like what, a week or so? I should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay. We're going to slow down. Let's see how much damage the spy's going to do in a little bit. It shouldn't be that crazy high. Should be around the 20k mark. Maybe 30k. Plenty for us to eat it up. I'm kind of scared now. Oh, we're fine. I was kind of scared, because these ones are always scary for me. But we got it. Alright. Let's see, Dagger, your comment. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Dagger just was kind of talking about how meta teams AI always plays them really, really good, and then like teams that are like not meta, that are close to being meta, they make them so they're not. But the AI sucks, like Padme. 7 days, okay. I should be able to, stream it a little bit. What character am I farming? Oh, I totally forgot, guys. Let's do some of that as well, so you guys know I'm farming right now. So right now I'm farming. I just finished up Gear 12 Brood Alpha, and today I tried out the special mission, and I totally misplayed that Wat Tambor mission today. What you're trying to do in that mission is save up the ability, the AoE, with whatever the ship is, and then remove some TM, and then make sure that you have a cleanse off cooldown for Brood Alpha, and you got to make sure that Poggle is also off cooldown, because you need 2 cleanses, and you got to make sure that you ability block Arc Trooper first, and then just work on other people around him. And I didn't do that, and I died. I lost my Poggle, and I died. But yeah, for my farms though, guys, just kind of finish up him. I'm gonna probably just leave him there for a little bit. I would like to get him at least Gear 13, or maybe close to Gear 13. I don't know. We'll see. But for Gear 13s right now, it's on Han Solo. He is very close on this piece. This piece, not so much. I guess sort of. Could probably get this done in like a week or so. This could probably get done in like a few days. This one is going to not be that long either. So I'm probably looking at around like a week or so on Han Solo Gear 13. And then right after that, I'm going to be working on Ahsoka. She's going to be, a couple weeks out, maybe 3 weeks, maybe like around a month or so. Gear 13ing her. And then that should give me enough time to start farms for gears, like, finishing off my B2 and my Magna Guard gear. And then starting on the new / Droideka for that gear. And once I get all those guys at least Gear 11, I'm going to start focus farming the clone gear. And I highly recommend you guys doing the same, because clones are now getting reworked. They are kind of already hinted at it before, but they are going to get reworked soon. And the ones I'm gonna focus on the most is Sarge, Echo, and Fives. I'm not too worried about Cody. I think he'll be great leadership, and if he is going to be a really great character, I'll work on him too. But Sergeant and Echo, their gear isn't crazy hard. It's fives that's going to be the craziest, and I already have some of the gear pieces on him, so I'm going to just work on those guys, get the gear up for them. So that's kind of my like whole like next month or so farm. So music just turned off. Let me turn it back on. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like garbage right now. If I lose this GA because I'm like really queasy right now. I don't really care. Wonder if they have a mix. Yeah, they probably will. My GA opponent didn't send any defense. Wow, that feels bad. I'm actually more sketched about those auto defense than I am at like legit defenses. What's up, Dennis? How you doing? It's not just after working out. Talk about, yeah. I mean, depends on like what you're getting. If you're like going hard on the boxes and you need like the entire box, then you're probably gonna feel like crap afterwards. But if you just limit yourself, you're not gonna wanting to like throw up or anything. All right. Scion's unique is necessary to counter Geos. I don't even remember his unique. What is his unique? I think it's this one. At the end of each turn, sound inflicts pain. Yeah, this is really why it works. Because why it works, I think this is Zeta. Is this a Zeta? Guys, confirm this for me. Pretty sure that's his Zeta. But the reason this is really important versus those bugs is because whenever they're hitting him, they're getting the pain, and whenever somebody hits him with pain, he lowers his hatred cooldown. So by the time it's his turn, he gets hatred off, and then he just AoEs them all, and then they're all dead. So it is okay. Yeah, that's probably the most important. Like all three Zetas in that Treya team with Psionic counter, they're super all important. Really, you need the Treya crit avoidance stuff from the lead, and you need the buffs or the debuffs to cleanse after or whenever it's Sith's turn. So all three of those Zetas play a big part. I up Sergeant's damage. Nice. Yeah, Sergeant's going to be a huge one to get. Okay, let's do some more GA. So we kind of killed him pretty easy with that trade team. We're going to now work on to this team with JTR, I think. And I did kind of remod JTR a little bit. Yeah, we're going to use these guys. What do you guys think? Should we use Scav Ray or should we use Trooper? Or should we not even... Nah, we should probably stay with R2 so we can get some cleanses, right? And some smoke screen. Let's see. Let's see. Trooper's much better. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I just think for like future uses, I'm gonna just keep Trooper. I did kind of remod both of them. Not too much. Like she's still like not that fast, but I did up for some reason. I don't know why. For like the last few GAs, I had like no crit chance on my Trooper and my Finn. So let's see. What is his crit chance actually? So I did up it a little bit, like nothing crazy. I just threw on some triangles with crit chance, just so I ensure that they're gonna crit. And then for Trooper, I think he's at like 60% crit chance. So yeah, he's gonna gain 30% from the lead. So yeah, we're gonna use this. R2 definitely, yeah. Okay, so this guy's Kylo Ren is super high tenacity. Might as well just go for crew, man. Alright, killed crew. We're going for FOX. Or actually, no, let's go for officer. Let's get a stun. No stun. Poppy expose. Pop it again. Alright. Now we're going to try to get as much protection back from Destiny and Finn's special here. Yeah, I think Finn's just almost always needed, just so you can get as much banners as possible. Alright, should be pretty easy from here on. Let's try to just dispel some of the buffs, cleanse a little bit. See, I don't think, well maybe, I don't think that BB-8 can get back full HP, or full protection. Maybe. Maybe get another turn in here, Finn? No. Okay, what is that? 58, not bad. Hey, what are your thoughts on GK lead, Ahsoka, Luminara, Barris, and GC for defensive team? It totally depends, Carl, on like what you're fighting, what your GP is, what you have, what the guy has, because I would not use that personally in my GA because I need to use those guys in a different team. Oh my gosh, guys, this is perfect. This guy put Ewoks on defense. What's his log rate tenacity or potency? Should we still go for the Nest solo here? I think it's still worth it, right? I think it's still worth it. Okay, that's the team we're looking at. That's the team that we were seeing. That's what Orleans and who else called it out? Let's see. Oh, man. Orleans and Kyrie, that's what those two called out. So that's really nice to see. What is your Nestle crunch? She is very high, like 140, 130. 201. Let's see. 134. So, I know I do want to kind of use Nest there. But what do you guys think about just like holding off here for a little bit, seeing like what we have in the inner zones? So I was going to use CLS versus another team. I was going to do that versus the Django team, but I'm probably going to use DR versus that. So what I'm actually going to do here is use Rebels versus this team, but throw in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kill these guys. Alright, we're going to just go straight for the... Now let's see. Let's just go straight for mission. Okay, mission's dead. Try to go for Karth. Nice stun, dude. That was so clutch, man. Guys, I love Han Solo. Don't you guys just love Han? Alright. Probably didn't need old Ben. I know. I just like playing it safe, guys. Maybe I play it a little bit too safe, really. Maybe I do. So yeah, today we did a video, like an updated guide to the whole Padme team, really. I did include a Marauder team for you guys. But it is just like an older kind of video that I wanted to update, so I did update it. And I would really appreciate if you guys could spread it around to your like chats and everything that you guys use, Discord stuff. Alright. 50 what banners? 50, 60 banners. Nice, okay. Nice. And now we have L3. And I don't know. He could definitely be holding a GG team back here with a DR. So if we can save those counters and use something else, that'd be really cool. I'm just thinking, what could I... Oh, what are we thinking? Yeah, we're using EP Vader versus this. What's Bosk's speed at? His is at 291, so it's just stupid fast. Alright, come on. Okay, Vandor. Vandor time. Get Daze here. Force crush it up, baby. Get some stuns. I don't know if we need a Tarkin in this one. I think he's always, like, you know, helpful, but this guy doesn't have Nest on this team, so we don't really need it that much. Alright. So this is a definitely safe play because now we have Thrawn to use elsewhere, and we still have Darth Revan. And I kind of want to use Darth Revan versus that Jango Nest team. And throw in, like, Thrawn. Um, 56, yeah, not that bad. You're only Division 10, not that good. I can't see your ally code if you post it in YouTube. You have to post it elsewhere, man. Why are you having problems then if that's yours? So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm not paying that much attention. I kind of want to just focus on the GA for now. Alright, so here is the Grievous team. So we are for sure using our this squad versus that. Grievous up, Grievous down. Can I get my turn, please? Oh, that was such a wasted turn. Oh, Ian. Ian, you silly boy. Why'd I do that? We're gonna lose Jedi Revan here. Oh, the Savior. I forgot about Savior in this team. Why did I... How do I forget about Savior? What the... How do I forget about Savior? Oh, that was a clutch stun. Let's just mark him, get it over with. Try to call in as much people as we can to assist. So close to killing him. Please finish him off. Yes. Alright. Trying to get as much banners as we can, guys. Who has... It's this guy who has it. Okay. All right, what is that banner? 58? Okay, not that bad. What's up, Xylo? What's up, man? Okay, Night Sister time, boys. And who do we have? We have we have Padme, man. Holy cow. Super easy stuff here. Now, we're going to go up against this guy with, you know what? We still have Nihilus. We haven't even touched Nihilus. Do we want to throw a Nihilus in this team and not use Thrawn, or do you want to save Thrawn? This is versus his Jango Nest team, by the way. Let me double check, because I think his team is going to be going first. My team isn't that fast. I kind of modded him a little bit differently. Or what we could do, guys, is we could use Padme versus his Jango team, and then we could use DR versus the Night Sister team with, like, Thrawn. What do you think is the most, you know, easier way to get more banners? Because this guy saved everything for offense as well, so it's just a matter of us trying to get as much banners as possible. And that's probably why we're going to lose this GA, because I don't have that great of defenses. So it's really just a matter of getting as much banners as possible. Padme versus BH, maybe. Yeah, I kind of like that too. Darth Revan is easily going to beat this team, right? Could I just go 3v5 this, you think? Where is he at? Just 3v5 that? Or do I need a fourth? Do I need, like, a Thrawn? I could definitely throw in Thrawn. I don't need Thrawn in any other team besides the possibility on this one, because I already have a full Padme team I can use versus the Jango team. Yeah, I'm going to save Thrawn for this. Alright. So I'm not sure if we're going to go first. Okay, we do. We're going to get Fear up on the board. Get some Shock. And we're going to just go for a... Let's see, do they have... Okay, they have Shock there. We're going to go for some TM swap with HK here. And low-key, the only person that's going to do some big damage is going to be... you know what, actually, let's just fracture Daka. Oh, this is so easy. I honestly don't think we needed a fourth, but it was just a safe bet, really. Let's kill her. Kill her. Now, trying to get his extra... Oh, we didn't get it. I was trying to get like 61 banners from that Thrawn. He lost a sliver of protection. See, if we didn't need we didn't need Thrawn. Oh man. Yeah, I think that was a good fracture. I think maybe we need that fracture anyways. Why is my game loading? Dag, are you signing into my account? Wait, do you gain 2 banners from full protection? Or is it just 1? Alright, one sec. My game is not working. We're trying again. Oh hey, I just turned on a light. I can see my face now. You're currently deleting my account? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. One for... Okay. Well, maybe we should have just... Yeah. We probably should... See, If there was like a video for like every possibility of a team matchup, like in GA stuff, like I would have known that I could just easy 3v5 that team. If that cost me this game, I will for sure have learned my lesson from that. Oh boy. Well now, if I want to have a shot at this, guys, I'm gonna just have to go with these guys. Because if you think about it, we're gonna just have to go for the 4v5, try to get as much banners as possible, because this guy saved a crap ton for his offense. A crap ton. He has both Revans, a Malik. He has CLS Rebels. He has Empire. He has Troopers. He has Treya Scion Nihilus. He has more than enough teams to full clear me. So it's just a matter of banners. So I'm going to have to go for this one, and I have to leave out 3PO. So I've had some sketchy situations, though, versus this team for Padme. I want to check the offenses here. Okay, that's not crazy offense. No crazy damages there. This guy really just focused on more potency than anything. But Boba is probably the biggest problem, yeah. We're going to have to focus on Boba first. See, I wouldn't be scared at all if I had my... Oh, sorry. We're coming back. We're coming back. Okay, we're in it. So I'm using Padme. See, that Boba execute really scares the crap out of me at times. We're going to go for Nest. I just want to make sure I land that. Nice AoE, Anakin. Okay. We didn't get that much extra banners, but it was a lot better than having to use 3PO. And now we can just use solo Nest here. Now, by the way, this is the guy we're fighting, Darth Smith. I said, sup, bro? Should be a good one. He says, looking forward to it. You have some good teams. So, this guy went super hard on his offense and not so much on defense. But, I mean, he did play some good defenses, I guess, you could say. Kind of want to just make sure I can kill Logray first, and I can just put on auto and not have to worry about it. Or not Logray. I got to kill Ewok Elder and then Logray. The Nest. Dude, Nest is so great, guys. Nest is so hot. Would you guys watch a whole feature film all about Nest? Because I probably would. Oh, we got dazed. Ah, we should be fine, though. We're going to get our turn in a little bit. What are we going to do? AoE, probably. Give me my turn! Give me my turn! Yes, you would. See, I would too. Is there anybody here that can reduce my cooldowns? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Goodbye, Logray. Alright. I have worse mods than my Shard and Ian. Oh, man. No CD reductions here? Why was my guy off cooldown then? Why was Nest off cooldown? I don't know. Alright, easy banners. See, we might have, you know, cut it really close. What are we at? 19-13. That is a good score. What is our average? That's like 59-60. Let's whip out the good old iPhone here. My phone will turn on. Okay. 59 banners. Okay, that's an average 59 banners. What could we have done differently? What could have made it a little bit easier for the banner gain here? I think we played it all right versus this team. We were super close on getting the protection back on Finn, so that could give us a point there. Not much you can do about this Trey Scion. You just pretty much get his turn with Scion, and then you kill them all. 61 banners is pretty good, though, still. What could we have done differently in this EP team? Probably didn't need Tarkin in this EP team. Yeah, we could have saved like 2 banners there. So what is that? 3 extra banners so far. We didn't probably need Old Ben in this one either. That's another 2 banners. So what is that? 6 extra banners we could have gotten there. We kind of needed to go a full Jedi team versus Grievous. We were close, though, on some extra banners there for protection. So that's like 1, maybe 2 there. That's like 8 altogether. Didn't need Thrawn versus that's another 1 or 2. That's like 3. So we're like above 10 extra banners here. And then I think we had to play it safe there with Jango. That's probably the best we could do. So we're missing around 10 or 11 if we would have played it perfectly, I think. I'm always kind of, I'm kind of nervous always on this EP counter versus Kira when they don't have Nest, because like I don't know if I should just keep a full 5 to get even more TM gain, or if I just do 4v5, because there's like nobody in this team that can do crazy damage besides Embo, and Embo's not even that crazy of a hitter. I could have just used Darth Scion, or not Darth Scion, Darth Nihilus instead of Death Trooper or what's his face, Tarkin. Just 4v5 that. That's probably what I should have done, really. We could have annihilated L3, but I was kind of hoping on a different team in the back wall. Oh man, is 1920 perfect banners? I don't think so. I think perfect banners. Well, you have to get 64 on every battle, which is impossible to do. Well, at least in like me fighting this. Crap, scratch that. Scout reduces TM. Yeah, but there's like in that last one versus the Nest solo, there was I was like on a cooldown increase. Like I don't know what the heck that was about. But yeah. I think if we would have played our cards a little bit better and we would have probably just saved Nihilus for this team and not have to worry about it, that would have gave us a little bit more banners. If we didn't use Thrawn there, that's an extra couple banners. And then, just the part that I don't like sometimes is when you're trying to recover the protection back, like on the JTR team and like on the Jedi Revan team, man. That is just sometimes stupid. Like, what if, like in my case, I'm just super close to getting full protection banners and I get tapped from a B1 or I get hit from somebody that does an AoE, man. It just sucks. So, I think I easily should have probably gotten 1920, but we got a full clear nonetheless. 1913 isn't bad. This guy still has to fight my own Grievous team, my bugs, and I highly doubt that he can use his Traya and Scion versus, because my spy offense is super high. It has 1k extra offense, and a normal spy that I've been fighting so far is offenses around the 28 to 29,000. Mine's around this 35,000. So that's like an extra, like what, 20k in damage. But the thing versus the Traya Scion counters is that the crit avoidance is going to be there with Scion. So the chance of critting is very, very low, not going to happen. So the higher offense you have is going to be the better bet. Don't worry too much about crit chance or crit damage, because there's always crit avoidance. And this is why I'm modding him differently, so I can counter that and make it a little bit tougher. So the max you can get is 1952. Yeah, that's almost impossible. I don't think anybody I've ever seen hit that. I'm pretty sure it's like 1924 or something I had. Yeah. You missed Ian, but CLS got 60 banners versus DR. What? Like a full, like CLS, Hanshui, who else? Like R2 and 3PO? It was Scion over, oh, maybe that's like a little bit easier. But yeah, this is how I'm going to mod my spy from now on. I would like to get him gear 12 just so I can get even more offense pounded on this guy. And that just totally, like, neuters the entire Traya Scion team. Like, you can't use that team versus bugs like that. So I don't know if he's going to be able to beat that with the Traya team. He's going to have to pull in something pretty good. And then versus this, he's probably using JKR And then versus this team. Oh, he's already fighting. This is cool, guys. We can now watch him fight live. While he's doing that, let's do our own arena battles because we have a payout in an hour and a half. So let's do some of that. 1952 is solo, full HP and protection. Never going to happen no matter how deep. Yeah, that's never going to happen, really. There is nobody in this game that can do that. There's nobody that can solo every team and get max banners because there's not a tune in the game that can do that. There is no nest. There's not a nest for each different counter. Nest can only counter so many things. Alright. So, again, guys, I did a video today on this whole counter team, and I did like an updated guide to it all. Slow Padme versus the Maliks. This one doesn't have Malik, but the turn order is still the same. But yeah, if you guys do want to check it out, if you guys want to consider running this team versus a Malik team, and then you could save your own Malik on either defense or save him for offense for more banners. It really does help out. Having a secondary counter to this team is super helpful in these GAs. So if you guys do want to check it out, go check it out. And always, it's always helpful to share it around. In your Discords, your lines. Who uses line anymore? What the heck? And your chance, man. All right. Oh, you guys like the title for today's stream, by the way? It's kind of late, but it's a quote from one of my favorite movies. Oh, what the heck did I do? Why did it change? No. There we go. All right. Today is Thursday, which means Dojison has a podcast in an hour and a half as well. So, I'll probably, if I'm around, probably will be around. If I'm not editing a video or recording a video, I'll be just chilling in that podcast room, just listening to it. Mark Myers movie. Is that the one who made that? Bill and Ted? Let's see. It has what's his name? It has John Wick in it. And the third one is set to release, I think, next year. So that's pretty cool. Cool beans. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Dojison podcast in an hour and a half. 90 minutes. Do you get extra points for undersized defense squads? No, sir. You need a full 5 defense if you want to get us the full banners. Yeah, that's just this the whole title quote. Or the stream title is from Bill and Ted. That's what Rufus says at the end. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. Alright, so what can we farm for a little bit? What can we do? I want to try to get, a good rank before I hop off for my in my arenas. Can we do some of this? I was chatting about how I totally messed up the Wat Tambor mission today. I was hoping that I could get this done and then do like a video on it, like a guide. Because the guide is very simple. I didn't look at the guide before I went into it. So it totally screwed me over. The main thing though is Arc Trooper. Arc Trooper is your worst enemy, guys. You gotta deal with him ASAP. This thing right here it's the AoE, and you want to make sure you have this off of cooldown by the time you're in the 4th phase. So you want to make sure you do this first. And then you want to make sure you have both of your cleanses with Brute Alpha and Poggle off cooldown as well. That way you can do this AoE. I think at that time you'll have the extra Brute in there for the extra taunt. You can just pretty much focus down Arc Trooper with the all the assists, get up ability block, and then once you get ability block on that guy, you move over and over to other people getting a ability block on literally everybody, and then you focus on Arc Trooper, and you're good to go. And I didn't do that today. I misplayed that. I lost Poggle early on from Luminara's nice force push, and I died. So, and another mistake I made today, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like super delirious in what I was doing, but I used a Night Sister team. Like, you know, it's a good Night Sister team, but I had the wrong leader. I had actually Asajj instead of Talzin, and that cost me a 4 out of 4. I should have gotten 4 out of 4, but I didn't. I should have, but I only got 3 out of 4. So. Alright, let's see what this guy's doing in GA. He was hitting us, so let's see. See? This is stupid, guys. So I'm going to claim this, but you know how we were talking about with, what was his name? You know how we were talking about with Lucas at the start of the stream? Of how, for this feat here, keep order, you got to win it with a full GR team. You know how we're talking about that, guys? I was forced to use an undersized squad to get max banners, or to maximize my banners instead, right? So I'm not going to be able to get this at all. I'm going to lose on the 80 points, which is stupid. And I was kind of hoping he was putting Darth Revan Malik so I can beat that team, but guess what? He didn't. So, like, some feats are going to hurt your GA. They're gonna make you risk losing the GA, and that's what I hate about feats. Feats should never do that. Feats should never do that at all. That shouldn't be a thing that should even cross the mind of people trying to do feats. If you're like, oh, I want to get 80 extra things here, you're like, no, I don't. I want to actually just win the stupid round, get like 1,000 extra points. Like, so this, for example, is stupid. That feat. Other feats, just like, you know, randomly playing the game, doing your squad arenas, just winning on your first try. Then it's okay with me, but feats like that are stupid, and I hate them. I think feats in general could be a cool idea, but the way they're coming out with them is just making me hate them even more. I hate them, yeah. Dagger just saying delete them, they're stupid. Pretty much. Alright, what is he doing here? So he burned through the top wall. Just easy banners there for him. My OCD is killing me. Get 3 out of 3 on your holo tables. Where at? 3 out of 3? You mean for like this stuff? Like these stars? Do I even... I think I have most of these 3-starred. I don't know. I don't care too much about those. Alright, let's get a calculator out. Let's try to see what he's scoring so far. Oh yeah, I don't care about those at all. Alright, so this guy now is faced with my little surprise team, and actually I am super happy that he wasted, or he went actually for this top wall first before going through the bottom wall. Because now he's going to see those two teams. He's going to have to use a better counter than CLS versus that because of the dazes. And he's got to use a somewhat good team versus the Bounty Hunters because they got really fast speeds. And then he's going to have to burn through this bottom wall here with both Separatist teams. And then he's going to see in the back wall a really crappy Rebels team, but a really great and awesome Night Sister team. So that is an easy burn of Atreya, and he's going to have to waste Atreya elsewhere. At least I think so. So I think this is going to be a pretty good win. We'll have to see what he's going to do, though. I'm not sure if he's stopping right now or if he's going to continue going. He stopped for now. I can just picture him trying to figure out if I stream or not. So right now he is -6 banners from average of 60. That's pretty good, right? For me trying to win, that's good for me, right? I have to do the math, though, so what he's got? That's -720 plus... Or no, I did it wrong. It's... That's -720 minus 180 because he cleared that zone already. And then divide that by 2. So 57. That's pretty good. He's sniping my stream, I know, right? People could easily win GAs from people who stream the game just by seeing their defenses. It is super dumb. It is super dumb. But yeah. I just want to see who he's going to be hitting next. Is he going to continue in that wall down there? Or is he going to go for this front wall? There he goes. He's going for the Grievous team. He's probably using an undersized Jedi Revan team. At least I probably would. My Dooku's... If he's using Jedi Revan versus the Dooku and this Grievous team, there's no way I'm going to be winning that. Because my my Dooku's not fast enough to outspeed his Jedi Revan. He's only at 270 speed. See, I don't know if I would call it GG just yet. Just got back again at 17 fleet. Nice. You know, I don't like just sitting here waiting for his battle, so we're gonna do our own battle. We're gonna do some fleets. We gotta make sure we have the right mods on our TIE fighter. It's so dumb. I have to move my mods from TIE fighter just for me to do my fleet battles. Are you benefiting from your name being different? I mean, so I've always had my name in game being Hammerhead because I just like that character in Star Wars. I think he'd be awesome to see in this game. And I've had it there for a long time, and I think I'm just keep it as is. I don't want to change my name to It's Just Ian in game. That way I don't have to worry about people figuring out that I am a YouTuber streaming this game like all the time. So I don't know. I have maybe been seeing a benefit. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. I haven't gotten any, you know, me starting a chat room with some of these guys, and they're like, "Oh, hey, you're that one YouTuber." I've never had that happen yet, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna lose this one because I hate Bistons. Bistons, in this counter team I'm using, it's either you kill Han Solo first with the first 2 moves, or you get him super low. That way you can cycle back to Ebon Hawk, and you're gonna be fine there. But sometimes you don't have that luxury and you don't crit, so we got kind of unlucky there. Yeah, I am sure Urz gets stream sniped all the time, and on top of that, he's getting really crappy matchmaking. Like, one of his streams, not that long ago, he's like 2 Gear 13s to his, like, 16 Gear 13s, so. Yeah. Biston makes a huge difference, yeah. For sure. You know, we could try some Mace fleets out. We could. But I just want to see what he's doing here. So he's still in battle, so he's taking his time. He's trying to get as much advantage as he can, you know, getting the protection up, you know, going on the JKR team. Who else would he be using versus this? Would he be using a Traya counter? Would he be using somebody else? I don't know. If I was him, I'd use Jedi Revan versus this. I would use a better team versus that. I'd probably use... I don't even know what I'd use versus this. I'd probably use the Triumvirate team plus like a Thrawn, or just the Triumvirate. I think Traya Sion Nihilus can get done with any bugs. Because you have 2 AoEs from Nihilus' AoE and Sion's AoE. So I think you can still pull it off, but you're going to lose some banners there. And then, if I was him, I would go in the back wall, use a super easy team versus this team. Because he already wasted his nest, so he's not going to be able to solo this. He's going to have to use like a bigger team versus that. And then he's going to probably use a harder team versus like a Padme or a JKR if he's using JKR. But he's not going to get full banners because he's going to be using a full team of 5. So yeah, if you look at our teams that we used undersized squad in the Traya team versus the Bugs. We use undersized in the CLS team versus the Karth. And we use undersized versus the Night Sister team there, and we use undersized in the Ewok team there and in the Jango team. So that's like 4 out of the 6 here we undersized. So he just beat that one shot of that. So what was he at? What banners did he get there? We were at 10-14. So we got 59 banners from that battle. Quick maths. What's up, Tylo? Haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? Orleans. I like Basily with JKR against GG. See, yeah. I think I might be swapping over. I think you got a point there. The whole extortion thing sucks. Because you lose some extra HP. And then, yeah, the extra protection and tenacity is awesome as well because you don't have to worry about the target locks. So yeah, I think the only thing that would make me decide whether I'm going to use that as a lead or just stay with JKR as a lead is whether or not he has a leadership on the Grievous lead, the Zeta there, or if he doesn't have Droidica and he's actually using Newt. So that's like two things to consider. If he has a Zeta lead, I'd probably stick with using Bastila lead, and if he doesn't, I would for sure use the JKR. Jawas versus Bugs. Yeah, he could use Jawas versus Bugs, but you're losing a bunch of banners there. You're losing a lot. Because the whole team is based off of it. Then you need a whole 5 teams, so that's 5. You're not undersizing that. Plus, you have a very good chance of losing a lot of the Jawas. And his Jawas aren't even... Yeah, he can't use Jawas, actually. If I was to use Jawas versus my team, I think the minimum for gear would be at least gear 10 on everybody. And then making a Scavenger and the Nebbit guy, the Taunt guy, to have the most HP and protection. Because if those two die, you are not having a good time. Because this is only a unique line in the sand. So if he dies and you only have like 10 stacks of thermals on everybody, that's not going to be enough to kill him, and you're not getting any extra thermals on the Geos, right? So you got to make sure this guy survives. He's really important to that entire team. Jawas, yeah. What's up, Diago? Says he needs average of 60 on all battles. You think? Yeah, I would consider that as a win too. I like to watch. I want to make sure I'm safe from the win. Let's see, who's he fighting now? Bugs? No bugs. Back here at the top? Nope. So yeah. See, if I had like one better team, that would be going here. And I'm probably gonna just save Rex anyways for defense. Like that's not that crazy of a defense, but it's not like awful, right? And then let's just see what could I pull out of my roster to put on defense. So for the squads I'm running now, I have, let's go the 5v5. So I have Django, I got FO, I got Night Sisters, Rex, Geos, Karth, Grievous. Grievous is still a work in progress. I'm actually going to have to swap out IPD here with Dooku. So he's there. And then, so that's like 8, right? And I'm actually going to almost always keep Wampa in this team because I have no use for Akbar, really. And I don't really need I don't need Wampa anymore for the FO because I don't want to risk like dying or losing, Rex and Wampa. And then so I got like 6 really good teams for defense. And I got like 2 I got to work on. One being is like a potential Rex team, and then one being I have to get rid of this Rebels team, but I don't really know if I have any good defenses or any other good teams I could use. What I would like to use is Shock T with clones. But that can get sold. Probably not going to go that way. That's actually a really good offense team instead. What I might do is just try to figure out my Kira team and try to see. I don't know. That's more down the line for me. I think actually the best bet would just be because for Sith Empire and Darth Revan team, I need to throw them on defense sometimes. So if I can get at least Marauder done in like 7-star gear 12. And, hopefully I get Malik at the time of me finishing off Marauder. That whole team would be for sure on defense all the time. And that would be my defense there. And then I would have a full 5. Or full 8, rather. The only thing good about Jawas is at least it gives you something you don't... Yeah. It's like an insurance team, right? It's like, oh, well, I kind of didn't, work out the first time, so I'm going to have to throw in something the second time. Like, I guess what? I have Jawas, so hey, we can pull it off still. Some people are just really trying to go for full clears. Some people are trying to really maximize banners. And I used to just be, hey, I got a full clear, I'm fine. Because in the old matchmaking, you can just pull off a full clear and you pretty much win no matter what. But now you got to really pay attention to who you're using and trying to get as much banners as possible. So he stopped. I'm not sure why he stopped. Maybe he's figuring out who I have for defenses left. I don't know. Maybe he's watching my stream. I don't know. Let's see. I thought I would have to fight Shock in clones since he had double Zeta Shock. Oh, but no. He's really what? Are you kidding me, Diago? Did he really do that? You're telling me he put Ewoks on defense, and he didn't even use Shock? Wow. Okay, this is not very good. I didn't even pay attention. This guy had Han Solo in the team. Han Solo, if he stuns the wrong person, does not go well. See? Now we're gonna lose some extra stacks of courage from Ahsoka, which is not good. Now we're gonna have to do that to. Okay, but they don't have HK in this team, so it shouldn't be that bad. And she dodged. What are the chances of that happening, man? Let's just do this, and then we'll. I think next turn with 3PO we can just use a confuse on Malik. See, this is overkill. I kind of want to just do this. And then that burns through 2 of his bonus turns. And then we can get one of these up here. And then try to kill him right now. There we go. And we're probably going to lose GK. Probably. If I were to guess. No, we don't. Okay. You know what? Sometimes I forget. Ahsoka's her first special and her only other special does give out HP, which I sometimes forget about. So that is something to consider in some of your turns and what your moves are. So, yeah. Padme, guys, if you didn't know, she is awesome. And also, to let you guys know, we are not getting Jar Jar. So that whole video I did, it's not happening. The whole forehead comment from the road ahead, that is Kiadi Mundi. I really hope Kiadi is not fit for Padme. I think there is no way that he should even fit into that team. That he has no correlation with any of those guys besides just being present in that whole Clone Wars debacle stuff happening in that era. So I really hope he's not going to be that 5th. I'm really hoping now, if I were to guess, actually, it would either be a whole new character we're going to be seeing from the TB, or it's going to be a reworked Mace. It's going to be either one of those. If I was TG and I was wanting to, if I was really wanting to milk some of the players, I would put the best 5th for Padme on like a Wat Tambor shard. That's what I would do. Or put the 5th for Padme, like the best 5th for Padme, like a GBA, like a Brood Alpha. You want your Padme? Yeah. If you were farming, you should be good for 7-star, man. And guys, I don't mention this quite often, but I do have a service. I know people like to do mods for their service, but my service is if you need me to beat events like the Padme event coming up, DM me your info. We can swap accounts, and I can get you guys done for 7-star unlocks. It's typically just for me getting the 7-star for the Padme. It kind of depends on which event, but if it's just for this Padme event, I'm going to just charge $20 just straight up, and then depending on how much time I spend on it, we can calculate the money from there. But if you guys do want me to, I can do it. I've done it in the past, so I could definitely help out. Ray Rock says dinner time. Oh, he's probably on dinner. Hey, might be. What would you guys do after you're like playing some of these? He's already full cleared you, and now you gotta just think about what you're doing. I think taking a dinner break would really help out the mind. So yeah. Is there 8 teams that can beat Nest? What do you mean by that, Carl? It would be cool if Kiadi fits in on a Shock T team with clones. Oh, that'd be pretty cool as well. What I'm thinking they're going to be doing is having the major best team for the GR faction is going to be Padme with how it is now, plus the 5th. That's going to be the best team for like being in the meta or like whatnot. And then a whole another team just with Clone Wars Jedi. And then a whole other team just with Clone Troopers. And then if we get even more Clone Troopers, we can see Shock T lead with the Clone Troopers. So yeah. Is there 8 teams that can beat Nest on defense? So you're trying to figure out what teams you can place on defense so that she won't solo you? Is that what you're trying to figure out, Carl? Let's see. So he's still not hitting us back. So we can hit Ronin. But we got to watch out for Fatal, and we got to watch out for Samcrow. Was somebody in here saying that Samcrow, you know Samcrow? Samcrow is on our Discord, but he swapped over from Lion to Discord for our arena, and he hasn't swapped over. Yeah, okay. So, Carl, if you're trying to figure out a team that is not going to make Nest an easy solo, basically any team that isn't Ewoks, or actually just think about this. Any team that's going to give a lot of buffs and fuel Nest's crazy extra offense she's going to be getting, that is a perfect counter to Nest. Or a lot of stuns and a lot of dazes. So that's kind of why people like to run a higher potency Logray, but if the Nest is super high tenacity like mine was, that ain't going to work. So somebody that can land dazes and stuns, and a team that isn't all about a lot of extra buffs on the field really can counter Nest. Or just make the Nest not even soloable. He's researching geo counters? Maybe. Maybe. Well, if you think about it, there's not that many counters to geos unless you wanted to use like a whole 5v5. I mean, you can't really... Let's just look really fast. So if I were to use some offense, I honestly don't know if CLS could 3v5 that. I don't know if the JTR could... maybe actually for JTR. They got a lot of stuns and a lot of extra sustainability. Maybe EP. I mean, there's like some teams, but like for easy banner teams, there's really not many. You got to actually use a pretty decent team to get through that, right? I still think though that you can 3v5 the Geos with the Triumvirate, but that's kind of not ideal because you would like to save Nihilus for a different team. So you got scared, yeah, maybe, or he just gave up. He doesn't even care. He is still just hanging out. So yeah, the scariest part to this entire round, I think, was this Bosk team and the Django team, because his Bosk is super crazy. We can actually show you really fast. So he has 9 Gear 13 and I have 5, and this is one of his Gear 13s. This is on his Bosk. So Bosk has 80k protection, almost 50k HP, 291 speed, and look, the tenacity is 120%. That is crazy. That is nuts. Knowing CG, though, Kiadi would be another clone leader. Wasn't Kiadi more focused around the Wookiees, though? Not the clones? And then, like, Plo was more about the clones? What would be cool, though, I think, I'm just kind of now thinking about it. Plo, if I remember correctly, he was a lot for clones, and he liked the clones a lot. What if we have, and we stay with Shock T being the best clone leader, and then we get, like, 3 other really good clones, and then we have Plo Koon being a sweet support, or a really good tank. Maybe. One of those. That would be cool. Yeah, and then cash in big time on 5 new tunes. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what we're going to do anyways. Okay, people just bring in Scion to handle the bugs. Not just solo Scion. The reason being is that you need Trey as lead. You need the crit avoidance, and you need the extra whenever somebody attacks that turn, they lose all the HP. That's the main thing. You can't really just solo it. You need Treya and Scion at least, at the minimum. Orlean says, EP with Faster Thrawn and Alpha and Vader. DT, and then either Wampa or for Days or Tarkin can beat Geos. You swap TM with DT, increase cooldowns, and Dispel Brood Taunt, Fracture Alpha, and spam AoEs. Maybe, yeah, I think that would be really great, actually. Yeah. Well, it's really hard, as is right now, to really boost up the Brood Alpha speeds and the Poggle speeds. That is really tough. I think my fastest right now, speeds for those guys, I'm pretty sure at least, is on Poggle. He is 255 speed, and I'm pretty sure he's right after. Yeah, 237. And then the twos you don't need to worry about speed at all is Soldier. He doesn't need speed. He is really fast in this team, but you don't need speed on him at all. Just go for a bunch of crit chance and some offense. And Spy's another one you don't need any speed on at all. You just want to go for more crit damage, crit chance, and another main thing is offense. And then for Sunfac, I think you should... I think the best modding, if you were to make this a really great GA team, was a lot of speed as well. And making him, fast so that he can, on his... Is it this one? That on his special, he inflicts his stagger and his blinded daze. I think that's the way you want to go for modding those. So I did do a modding guide on these guys like when they were kind of reworked, but I kind of want to do another one with the turn orders. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I still like, though, having Poggle being the fastest. The fastest speed, the base speed, Geo is Soldier. But I think if you could get Poggle the fastest, that would be most ideal because he's going to be using his offense up and his Dispel. And then he gains even more TM. And on his Hive Mind bonus, they removed 1% TM whenever they target at a turn. So that's like 5% TM loss on whoever he targets. So that's really cool. What's his base speed, though? Is that like 144? His base speed is? That's not good. That's very bad. Yoda helped the Wookiees. But Kiadi did nothing with the Wookiees? I could have sworn he did. Maybe he wasn't. He's watching your vids on how to be Geos. That'd be funny. Alright, we can do another arena here, guys. We're going to hit Donkey. He is in third, but I like to be in third because there's two people the same pal. We have to worry about Fatal, and we have to worry about Sam Crow. But look, who's in first right now? Is it Fatal or Sam? Not even either of them. Okay, where are they at? Fatal's okay, Fatal's not getting his payout today, so what about Sam Crow? So 9 to 5. So he's not even going to be getting his payout either. So I can just hit Rowan and not have to worry about it. You see Pillow rework because he's already... Yeah, I think we'll see a Pillow rework for sure, man. I think it's a really good bet to say that any GR character right now that has a ship is going to likely get a rework. I think so. I think that's good. That's a good chance. Besides probably Consular. I don't think he's going to get reworked, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright, watch this crap here, guys. Watch this. Oh, wait, never mind. Hang on. Hang on. Watch this. Boom! Bonus turn. Nice. Oh, GK, you die. No. I like 3PO like in this team, but it just feels super weird sometimes. Like it just doesn't work, you know. Sometimes it works great versus, you know, like correctly modded teams, but there's some teams that you just can't beat because of the mods, you know. All right, I think we win. We're gonna probably almost lose Ahsoka, maybe not. No, barely eat that. Perfect. So he's gonna die here with the kick. And now, we're home free. If you guys didn't know Ronan, he sometimes hangs out in the YouTubes, but he's actually in Arnold T101's guild, so that's pretty cool if you guys didn't know. Kiadi created the meme, yeah. The forehead. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Yeah, wasn't he in there for that part? He led the clones. Oh, maybe we'll see some more Kiadi stuff, man. See, I don't know if I want to have like a bunch of these Clone Wars Jedi being the leadership over the clones. I'd rather just see a whole faction on the clones, like a full 5 of clones. I don't want to have to, you know, farm up these really good leaders and then have to farm up all the other clones for it. I don't like that idea. All right, what's he doing now? He just burned through the bugs. One battle. Now what is he going up against here? Who's he hitting? Who's he hitting? Oh. See ya. Let's do some more math. What's his average so far? 1310 minus 720 minus 360 divided by 24 divided by 4. 57.5 average, dude. That's not very good, bro. That's not very good, bro. Yep, he was leading a whole bunch of clones that shot him up. Oh, yeah. I remember that part. I don't know what it is, but I can't get a single win battle against Malik with Ahsoka. 3PO does the job, yeah. Ahsoka keeps dispelling Trooper, and Malik gains too much damage in the process, and his bonus turn gets triggered. Yeah. Well, you don't want to hit Malik too early on. You want to make sure that you do the extra damage on Malik once HK and Bastila are dead. We can show you this guy, Conman. Actually, I have a couple battles using the Geos, the 2v5 Treya team versus the Geos. The one I want to try is this Conman's team. He's got some pretty good bugs. And I want to do the 2v5 still, but with my new mod method, I want to see if it still works. So we'll just throw in some GMY here, spice it up a little bit. See, he's stunning somebody early on, which is stupid actually. And now I can't even get any debuffs on the board. You know what? We're gonna just go for the big hit. And then we're gonna just do this. We're gonna kill him, and then we can focus down on BSF. And here we're gonna just do a basic. Let's get some more music on. Oh, I targeted the wrong person. Oh well. We'll do this then, and we'll get some more counters from Han, get some more of this going here. And guess what? That didn't do anything. That Drain Life just got soaked. And boom. So a Padme kick that is going, and you're using it versus a Gear 11 Malik or Gear 12 Malik, that kick with all the extra damage from the assist can almost always get into the red for Malik. But when you're fighting this versus a Gear 13 Malik, you're not. You're probably getting him down to around 50% HP. And that's pretty crazy, actually, because there is so much damage from those attacks. So just the fact that he can soak up all the hits is just why he's the best Gear 13 right now, man. That is nuts. Another reason why we need new 5th is, like, look at 3PO's courage stacks. He has 76 and he can't use them in at all. So we need somebody that can give protection up like 3PO can. We need somebody that can stun, and we need somebody that can actually use abilities like everybody else can besides 3PO. So I'm thinking Mace would be perfect for that. Or we get a Qui-Gon. See, if Jar Jar rework was actually a legit thing, and he's like a legendary or something like that, I think Qui-Gon would have been needed. And that would open the doors for Qui-Gon. That's why I titled my video about Qui-Gon rework, possibly. Alright. Let's see, what's up? Man, you got a bunch of people here. Got 9th with 38 seconds remaining. Nice. Kiadi also set Geos on fire in the... What? Really? His quote is also unique in GOTB, I guess. There is no luck or something. What the heck? Oh, man. I just come across a DR with 208. No way. That is stupid. Alright, is he hitting me back? Is he hitting me back? Nope. Nope. What about this top zone? So, yeah, I doubt... We were talking about it. I think Diago said he needed 60 banners from the time of him just clearing the front zone here. So him having to get 60 banners average is crazy. So he is minus 10 from average of 60. Okay. Thank you, Vladimir. Hopefully we will get the new clone team from Season 7. Season 7? You mean the TV show? I have never seen an episode. Is that... You guys gotta let me know. Is there like a way for me to watch it besides just like looking on some sketchy website to watch it? Because I haven't seen any episodes and I would like to. I'll watch that later, Orleans. I see it. See, I haven't seen any of the Clone Wars TV show, but for some reason it's like my favorite part of the whole Star Wars stuff. That's why I don't hate Jar Jar. I actually kind of like Jar Jar. I think he was kind of low-key probably one of the most important characters in the first movie. If you think about it. Him and Qui-Gon are pretty important. I think there's the Star Wars theory guy. He did one on what if Qui-Gon didn't die and he actually taught Anakin. Like, would he still be a Sith Lord? Would he still be Darth Vader? Or would he not? I thought that's pretty interesting. I think he'd be fine. I think he'd be legit, man. Let's see. 1920 is 60 average, so 1909 is 11 under 60 on 8 battles, so that's around 58.4-ish. Vladimir, are you on my Discord? Because I'm going to make a whole roll based off of the mathematician, and you're going to be the mathematician, because that is some good math. I don't know why I suck at math. I wasn't always bad at math. I was actually okay at math in high school, but I suck at math. Oh, man. Shock T. Yeah. Shock T is a great 5th right now, but I would rather just... get the clone team up and running and use her in that. But if you don't have that luxury just yet, I mean, that's still good to use her in the team. And that's kind of why here, look, I want to get her 3-star. I mean, she's already 3-star, but I want to get her at least gear 10, maybe 9. And I want to just see what her protection looks like. So, like, right now, it's not really good at all. And I want to try to get the protection to be at least 30k, maybe 40k, and then fit her into the same TM or the same turn order as Ahsoka, and then take out Ahsoka, and then just test from there. I want to see what it looks like. So yeah, if you were to run her in a Padme team, you don't need that Omega, but the probably most important Zeta is her unique. That's almost, you could argue the fact that this is more important than her leadership Zeta. Because this is about getting retribution whenever a clone or she is attacked. And her leadership is, whenever they attack out of turn, they recover 5% HP and protection. So you got to have the unique to really utilize the leadership, really. And then it says, that's really it for the Zeta. And then it says, at the start of the battle, Galactic Republic allies have more HP, more protection, and 15% offense for each clone trooper ally. So yeah, I think the order of Zeta should be the unique first and then the lead for sure. Kiadi uttered the famous line about the droid attack on the Wookiees. He is a meme star. Xylo, I suck at math. I do too. It's on YouTube, the Clone Wars is? Oh, nice. I'll check it out later. Going to bed, alright. Or going home, not bed. See ya, man. Yes, I won't be on their podcast, but I'll just chill in their Discord, and I'll just hang out there while I probably do a video editing there. I like to just, do some background stuff, like listening to something in the background. That's a great way for me to edit and to be a part of the stream. The Clone Wars is worth watching. First season is kind of boring and mostly for kids, but it definitely improves. It's actually... Yeah, season 7 coming soon. That is... How many episodes are in one season? Because that is 6 seasons I gotta catch up on. That's crazy. Let's see. So I need to get... For me to, consider buying, and spending money in this game would only really be about cryotechs. And you can spend, $10 on, one cryotech piece. So if I can get, all the pieces for Gear 13, and then just need, one more of these, I'll just spend, $10, get Gear 13, and then call it good. So... See you, Raya. Thanks for right now, guys. GA is over for this stream, but we are still waiting on what this guy is looking like. He hasn't attacked yet for the back zones, so we're just waiting a little bit. It's just like a nice little chill, unwinding time before other people stream, really. We can do another one here. So in this one, again, if we crit the Falcon with TIE Fighter, we win. But if we don't, it's going to be a little bit more sketchy. But we did this time, and guess what? We can put on auto. Pretty much 20 to 24, yikes. But like what? The episode's like 20-minute long episodes, so it's not that bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, oh man. A guy in my Discord, Seth, he is... he just showed me some autofill defenses that the opponent had. So this guy he's fighting has a Darth Revan as a leadership, a Jedi Revan in there, a Bosk, HK, and Malik. That would be kind of weird to fight. And then another team is Thrawn lead with Padme, Tarkin, Traya, and Chewie. So those are always the hardest one. Always the hardest one. Alright, let's see. Has this guy responded yet? Let's say something back to him. Let's say, good defenses, bruh. Let's say, was hoping to see some Malik action. Alright. Let's check up on the Reddit post because I posted that last video I just did on Reddit. I want to see if anybody likes it, if anybody wants me to improve it, or if I did a good job. Oh my gosh. This is how Gear 14 will look, mark my words. Oh my heck no, please. Heck no. Alright. Yeah, if I was, for like the whole clones getting reworked, if I was to guess when they're gonna come out with the reworks and the whole Light Side TB, I'd probably guess for like another month from now. Because that gives some good time for finishing off Malik stuff, getting him, or for people getting the other pieces for the Malik event. And then they're going to introduce all the clone reworks. So, let's see. Let's see, we are in first place. We have 4 more battles, and now I want to do some testing with Conman versus the bugs. Yes, I do. So we should be getting first place there, and we need to farm some mods as well, some salvage. We need some blue mods. Oh, and I have a Sith raid that is, I need to post damage and do some Sith raid stuff in like an hour. So I was going to stream that, but today is Dojus's stream, and Urs is streaming as well. So I'm not going to extend the stream at all. I'll just do that in my off time. But yeah, let's just see. If this guy's not going to hit me back, he's not going to do anything, we're going to call it here, guys. Okay, I don't think he is. So a little recap of everything, and we'll call it here. Oh, he is. So he's fighting Night Sisters now. No Gear 14, says Zyla. Yeah, I hope not, for a long, long time. Like a minimum of 2 years. And the topic of the Dojuson's podcast today is on will Koth or Amagundai be the anti-droid kits for beating the light side GOTB. So I think that's actually not that bad of an idea to make them, really good, because Koth in this game is really about the anti-clone or anti-droids, and then Amagundai is also about that as well. Let's just check it out. It's not that one. Or is it? This is basic. Oh, it is. Okay. So his basic, it says deal physical damage to target enemy with a 50% chance to inflict defense down for 2 turns. If the target's a droid, it deals 100% more damage and has a 100% chance to inflict defense down. So that's the only anti-droid part to his kit. But Koth has a lot of droid stuff to counter the droids. A lot of defense down as well, and if the target is a droid, it is a 100% chance to inflict that. And then this one is a stun, and then if the target enemy is a droid, it inflicts ability block as well. For 3 turns, that's not that bad. And then for this, he just gains some defense, which is really bad. And then this one's pretty cool. He has critical chance versus droids and 20% crit damage when attacking droids. So this could be really important actually versus droids. So we'll see. Our guy just cleared our Night Sisters. Alright. What's this guy up to? So he got 55 banners from the Night Sister team we just had him. Or that we're just looking at. So yeah. We're looking good, boys. Is he going up against these ones? Nope. Alright, so I think this is a win in the book, guys. Just to clarify what this match looked like on paper, we can go and see what it looked like on the whole stats and the board. We were outmatched this one, and guess what? We came back and we got it. We got the dub. That's not it. I think this is it. Alright. Minus 15 from average of 60. You're minus 7 from average of 60. So, okay. That almost guarantees me the win. Thank you, Vladimir. Appreciate it. Jerry says, I haven't been able to break 50 since JKR was introduced, and I have JKR now and still can't get above 50. What's your take on the new mythic items? I don't like them. I think they could be a cool addition to the game. If they're going to be like a Gear 2.0, I'm not interested at all. I think that's stupid. But it has the potential of being something great. And if it's going to be more towards people that have been playing for a long time and have a lot of extra gear saved up, like, I'm all for that. But if it's going to be more behind a paywall, I am not for it at all. I already have too much gear I got to work on, so I'm not interested at all. So, yeah, on paper, guys, we were outmatched. He had 800k more GP than us. He had more character GP than us. He had, he was in Div 1. That's another, advantage he had. He had a better rank. He had more Gear 13 than us and more Gear 12 than us. And down here, the mods, he had more 6 dots than us. He had, I think that's about it there. And another advantage, and probably the biggest advantage he had, was he had Malik. So this guy, in all the stats here, he really had a really good shot of winning. But I think from how we played it, we were more efficient than him, and we were going to get the dub. So I think we're going to just wait here. We'll just wait it out. That's going to be, though, for today, guys. Next stream, today's Thursday, should be Saturday for round 2. Not sure we're going to be fighting. We'll have to see. I think this is one of the toughest ones I had in my bracket this time. So if we can get through this guy, that'd be awesome. So yeah, too much paywall already. Yeah, I don't want any more paywall. If there are going to be more paywalls, just have them as characters. more like Malik's. I can handle it, but I'm not gonna enjoy it. Like, I'll be fine handling my way around it, like with the counters. But if it's gonna be like a whole new Gear 2.0, I'm not interested at all. But I think I'm gonna record a video today. Let's see. Oh, I need to edit a video actually. Maybe we'll do that. I have to edit a video on the cornerstone characters in certain teams. But if I can get more footage of the 2v5 bugs and just go more in depth on that, I could do a video of that soon. But, yeah. I think that's about it, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, give it a like. It really helps out. I like to stream the GAs as much as I can. If there's anything worth streaming outside of GAs, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. So if you do want to join Discord, go do that. Yeah, you get like notified every time I do any videos, any streams. I think if Padme comes out next week, I'll help a buddy of mine get Padme unlocked 7-star and everything like that. So I'll stream that at Temple, just hang out, do a nice chill stream. Maybe what I'll do there is like do it and put it and not monetize it at all and not even publish it after the fact. I'll just put it on private and then delete it after. Because for those streams, I just want to have a fun time. I don't care about money. I just want to have a fun time. So we'll do some of that next week. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. There's a Patreon if you guys want to support Patreon. What else? Just share it. It really helps out. Sharing it, you know, getting more people to the channel. And subbing for this is for my channel really helps out, helping me grow. And this guy just one-shot me. And he's in another one versus that. So, you know what, guys? That's going to be the outro, but we're going to just wait and see, guys. This guy is about going to clear us. I want to see what the max banners was. Super awkward of a time for all this to happen, right? He's now just fighting us.
Alrighty. Okay, I won't wear them.
Good night, or good streaming. So yeah, yep. So you guys at Urs, and I probably won't be talking in Dojison's stream, but I'll be in the chat for that as well. I'll be between the two, Dojison's and Urs's, if you guys want to hang out there. If I don't get 7-star Padme this time, I'm going to be pissed. Unlock Grievous and got him. Yeah. If you have Asajj double Zeta Gear 12, put her as a leadership, and then what is it? Put Poggle if you have Poggle 7-star, and then the team would be Asajj lead, Grievous, Poggle, Magna, and B2. Those 5 can easily beat that event. All right. So his score right now is that. Minus that, minus 360, minus 180, minus 55, divided by 7. 49 banner average, yikes, dude. That's not good, bro. You have them? Yeah, try that out, Jerry. I'll actually... Are you in my Discord, Jerry? I could link you a video that Micaeus did on that. Yeah, this video that Micaeus did helped me on 2 other accounts get their Padmes, and the video I did on my guide, it's a good guide and everything, but Micaeus's guide, I think, if you have that, is a lot easier, man. So I'll link that if you are in my Discord. If not, I'll just link it here, I guess. Yeah, this is it. Here, I'll just link it here. Don't worry, man. There you go. There you go. That's the one I use in like 2 of mine, so that really helped me out there. All right. So I just want to see. He's gonna full clear me 180 plus stats plus. Let's see, he gets 60. Still won, man. Good stuff. Let's just see what he's gonna use. Bum 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 bum. Dude, that would be so bad, and I would be super sad being Darth Smith because he saved all of his good offense. He saved CLS, he saved both Revens, he even has Malik, he saved Treya, he saved EP, he saved all of his good offenses, and guess what? He still got just more out efficient, you know? It's gonna be probably I tallied it up by 60 if he was to get a 60 banner win on this. So if that's the case and it's 64, I think I'll still beat him by a few points. Yeah, I'll beat him by like, what is that, 6 points? 6-point win. Or you might, yeah, we'll be fine. Because look, you do 64 plus 180 plus what his current score is now. Oh, I typed it in wrong. That plus 64 plus 180. That's like as best you can get for now. That's 1907. So yeah, if he was to even get that full clear, we won by 10 points. Perfect, guys. So that's a good little stream here for today. Nice little wrap up there. We see the ending there, and yeah, just go check out Ur's stream. Go check out Doge's stream in a little bit. That's it for today, guys. Stream on Saturday. We'll do another one. So that's it for today, guys. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.